Hey, what's good, everybody? Angie coming to you again from the Chi-Town, Queen Common Sense. It's early in the morning, 3:30 Central Time, Chicago. I'm a little perplexed, marinating on a few little things here. You know, I came to y'all with a couple of things lately with concern for our youth, our black youth, and our young people. And I'm a little stumped for words because, this is something I don't like to be right about, something that I don't like to really delve into because it's very painful. It hurts my heart. My heart is still a little heavy, based on some of the things that I've been coming across lately. Not just the Bishop Eddie Long situation and these young men whose lives have been affected, but also other youth closer to home, closer to the Queen's stomping grounds here. And you know me, the Queen loved the babies. And I'm talking about our young adults, our teens and tweens, girls and boys. It's sad, y'all. You have to excuse me. I got my little smoke here, and I'm trying to just vibe out and chill, so I can come correct. But there's a lot going on with our babies, y'all. My godson brought me a young lady who is about 17, 4 months pregnant, just got out of a very abusive relationship with an older young boy in his mid-20s. And she rebounded with another young man who is closer to her age, and she is deathly afraid of her first boyfriend. And my godson brought her to me to talk to her and kind of school her and kind of guide her back in, reel her back into reality, and get her back on track with her emotions and kind of ease her fear and be kind of the auntie, mama that she doesn't have at home. She lost her mother when she was very young, and she has a disabled father who is doing his best to care for her, take care of her, and she's supposed to be in school, but she has yet to be enrolled in school, which is also one of my pet peeves, is to see uneducated, undereducated, ignorant young people, because there's no excuse for it. But my point is, I want to know why these young girls, teenagers, are becoming a growing epidemic of entering into abusive, physically, emotionally, spiritually abusive relationships. I want to know why y'all doing this shit to yourself, because it's destroying our culture of people. It's destroying your future. It's putting us in grave danger of progression, growth, and having healthy, meaningful lives. Because, I'm not getting any younger, and I hope I'm getting a little wiser. And, I might be a little old, but I'm not slow. I still recognize game when I see it. Now, I'm real confused because I don't understand why these young men who don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of are preying on these young girls, underage young girls and young women who have not begun to live their life, and vice versa. I'm not biased. I talk about both. But I'm going to get it in on these little girls first, okay? Because I was once a teenager, and I was once misguided, and I made my share of mistakes and bad choices. However, I would not let no nigga hand my ass to me on a silver platter and control me to the degree where I am deathly afraid of this coward ass punk bitch who is out of control and lost himself. Now, true enough, with life comes experience, comes lessons, comes learning and wisdom. But when we don't have a parental figure to guide these young people, it's up to the village to step in and help out and do what we can to help these young kids, not take advantage of them. You ladies, young girls, listen up. Listen to the queen, because I know what the hell I'm talking about, okay? These boys don't give a damn about you, okay? And if you don't give a damn about you, you in for some hell and high water to pay, okay? I advise you to get in touch with yourself first. Listen to your parents. If you don't have any parents, email me, okay? Check me out, hit me up, send me a email, a video, or whatever if you find yourself in this situation, because you letting these young boys and young men walk all over your spirit, destroy your inner light, take away your peace, and pretty much murder you metaphysically, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. And it's not cool. You bringing life into this world, pregnant, having babies, getting beat up. You're not going to the doctor properly. You're not taking care of yourself, eating properly. It has got to stop. It's got to stop. Anybody that has to have control over you and manipulate you and scare you and try to intimidate you, it's not worth it. Okay? Now this young girl, she was tortured and harassed and demeaned and degraded by this young man that she was with. And then it was almost as if she was under a spell. She didn't want to halfway leave the house. She's shaking like a leaf and scared to just do her day-to-day functions because of what he might do to her. Or if she may bump into him somewhere, and contacting her on Facebook and beat her up, then I'm sorry, and beat her up again, and then I'm sorry. No. 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 We got to stop that cycle. We got to stop it. And like I say, I'm just at a loss for words, because you have your whole life ahead of you to settle down, to be with a man or a woman for the boys. You have your whole life ahead of you to be grown and have bills and a mortgage and responsibilities and children and all of that. Why you want to rush it? Why are you validating yourself through someone who doesn't even know themselves? These are questions that need to be answered. These are children out here who are lost. They need love. They deserve love. They were brought into this world. They did not ask to be here. And the village is standing by watching them destroy each other. And they're angry, they're bitter, they have a chip on their shoulder, and they really just don't want to hear what anybody have to say because they're not used to having guidance. So we need to step in and show them the love and the support that they deserve, and stop ignoring the problem and medicating the problem and running away from these real live issues here. Parents, I say it again, you need to stop trying to be your fucking daughter's friend. You're not her girlfriend. You're not her homie. You don't bargain with your children, okay? They have a choice. Either do what you say or there's a consequence. I'm not saying you got to beat their ass all the time now. But when they get to rising up on you and acting like they know more than you and they gonna walk all over you and stomp you, then I suggest you lay hands with a little blessed oil so that they'll never forget who's in charge. You know, and young girls, you really need to focus on yourself. Stop walking around here like you are a Hollywood hooker, wearing clothes that's 3 times too small for your body, poking your chest and your ass out, letting these boys run all up in you and around you and skeet and squirt all over your face and your teeth and your mouth, and just giving it up to the first Joe Schmo that walk down the street and give you a little attention. Okay? Because you are a human walking garbage can for these young boys, and they busting your ass wide open, and they got you on a string, on a noose around your neck like a dog, manipulating you and guiding you and leading you and pulling you all around in circles which way they go. You are the butt of their joke, and I'm keeping it real. Why would you want to be somebody's toy, somebody's, emotional slave? It does make sense. I was talking to this little girl, and she just kept going on and on and on about what he did to her, how he did it. He's not going to change. I don't want to be with her. I don't think she's tired yet. I don't think she's tired. Some of y'all, I wonder. You like being, ordered around, bossed around, slapped around. You don't feel like they care unless they whooping your ass. That's not love. Love don't hurt, sweetheart. Love is not cruel. Love is not disrespectful. Love is not complicated like that. So you need to wake up, y'all. Parents, you need to wake up and start talking to your children. Sit down with them and screen these little motherfuckers that they bringing home. Ask the common question: who, what, when, where, and why. I need a number. I need a name. I need a license plate. I need an address. Where you sending off your daughters with these little street niggers, wanna be dangerous, goon, thug, little bastards who don't have no guidance. They want to be a man so bad till they think it takes brute force to make a woman do what they want them to do for them. That's not the way it goes. That's not how it goes down. Okay? So we really need to get a grip on our black children, our black youth. They are destroying one another, and they worrying us to death as parents. Out there running the street, not coming home for weeks and days and months at a time because they held up hostage with these little niggers who won't let them go. They running trains on them, pumping them full of drugs, ecstasy, dope, weed, liquor, whatever they can get their hands on them to make them submit and do what they want them to do. They're making them sex slaves, performing sex magic on our young girls. And our young girls are performing sex magic on our young boys that have no clue. Okay? So I'm come back to you with part 2. My time is clicking down. Stay tuned. Got some more for you.